available to everybody. So this is that small project I did in mass, and if people apply themselves under my leadership, a lot of people gonna win. But I really need serious students, and it was just like I learned.
Yo, what's good? What's good? We back with another TopTv. I'm in the building with Philly Weeden, owner of Charged Up. You got a lot of titles. You got a lot of accomplishments, a lot of titles.
A lot of things you done over the years, movies, professional football, so many different accomplishments. I'm glad you came on the show to chop it with me today, man. Take time out your busy schedule, man, because you always shaping people's lives. You got them in the gym. I don't know what you're doing outside of the gym, but evidently it has spilled over to outside of the gym, everything that you're doing. So I'm glad that you was able to make it out, no doubt. So Charged Up is the company, and House of Results is where you house it.
Well, Charged Up is a class.
It's a class.
Yeah, it's a group fit class that has literally taken off.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing.
People coming to you from all over, man.
And you changing their lives. Do you do work outside of? Do you have to call like, hey man, you got to get up here? Is that something that you doing, or people are self motivated once they see you? How motivated you are?
Yeah, I'm not calling nobody to come on.
To say no, you ain't doing none of that. You paid your money. Either you paid your money. You need to be up here.
Yeah, they coming.
They coming. What inspired you to start Voltage Training and Fitness Center, and how has it evolved since its inception?
Okay, well, the Vault originally was Naturally Gifted Total Fitness.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah, that was my brother's venture, and I supported him on it.
Yeah.
And he was doing step class, and his step program took off, and he decided that he no longer wanted to be a part of the gym.
Right.
Okay, which is understandable. And people was asking me what I'm gonna do with it. Like, what you gonna do with the gym? What you gonna do with the gym? And
because that was y'all's venture together.
No, it was his.
Okay, naturally gifted.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And I honestly didn't want it because that wasn't my dream. That wasn't my goal. Was to own a gym. I just wanted to be a trainer, and at the time I was doing stage plays.
Oh, right.
So
I remember that.
That was my only focus, was that. So then when people kept asking, I said, okay, I will have to create something that I know can stand, and that's how Voltage Training and Fitness Center came about.
Yeah. Your Charged Up classes have gained popularity. What do you think sets them apart from other fitness classes?
It's a lot. It is a lot. Charged Up literally, man, is like a fitness concert.
Yeah. It's like a cult follow.
Yeah, I wouldn't say cult.
But not like a cult, but you know it's very popular.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's kind of scary.
It's popular. It's the Charged Up is like a concert, man. It gives energy. It provides energy. It provides excitement.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. It's a lot of moving parts to Charged Up. You know? It's a blessing. It's a blessing to have that kind of program.
Because I see y'all in there, y'all getting it in. You in the front. You know what I mean? You on the mic. You all around there. You making sure people is really moving and grooving in that thing and getting results. What's one of the most inspirational moments that you have had so far with Charged Up?
The Charged Up Coaches Program. We have coaches now who teach the class in their facilities.
Okay.
All over. And so that has been a blessing to have in itself because, again, I didn't see any of this happen. None of it happened. So it's a blessing for it to take off in such a way that others want to teach it in their facilities.
Yeah. So so people come. So other trainers came to you to get trained on your, curriculum. Okay. That's what's up. And they getting the same results that you get. They able to. I ain't gonna say exactly the same results, but they're looking to build their gym up for how yours is.
Yeah, they're able to teach the class to. I mean, not only just they're able to rebrand themselves or have a brand of themselves where they can tap in and be their own. Because again, people they have their own influence. Yeah. And that's perfectly okay. We just have to show them how to use their influence for the greater good and to gain more popularity for themselves.
Is it like, so do they have the actual, charged up logos and everything like that?
Yeah. Well, once they pass the program, they get their own licensing agreement for their logo.
So it's franchise.
Their brand. Yeah, they can do their own thing.
That's what's up. It's almost like, any other franchise
that's been built, but it's a fitness franchise.
Yeah, they're able to teach their own classes and do their thing.
You are an author as well. As an author, how do your personal experiences influence your writing, particularly in relationships? Break down Philly style.
Well, my books came solely from my experiences.
Man.
Solely, that's it. Nothing fiction about it. Everything that I wrote was my personal experiences.
What was the movie? Because I remember we booked you for the Play a T show when I was producing that show. What was the name of that
If you knew
film?
better, you do better.
If you knew better, you could do better. That made it to Steve Harvey.
Yes.
Yeah. It really blew up. It really took off. And that was based on life experiences as well.
The movie?
Yeah. No. Some of it.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff is what they say. What they say in the.
It's entertainment, so you have to put some things in there that will keep the person's attention. Because you can do that, but it wasn't. It was made to be entertaining, but with a message as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's based on a true story. But
Not your life though.
No, my life.
Okay.
Yeah, it's based on it, but it's loosely based.
Yeah, it's loosely based.
There's a lot of things in there.
Some stuff is fictional.
Yes, a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. Was that your first film?
Yes, first and only.
How was that experience making that film?
Very long. That's why I didn't do nothing.
Right. I noticed that.
Yeah.
You haven't done nothing.
It was long because the things that I'm used to, it just didn't take as much time to do. Like again, I was in the season of doing stage plays, and for me, stage plays can be just as long, but I never seen having a film my thing, right?
Yeah.
It fell on the table. I linked up with Mike Berry.
Shout out to Mike Berry.
Yeah, I linked up with Mike Berry, and we made it a film. But it was for me, it was just a longer process. And that's probably because I'm not passionate about it.
Yeah, you're not an actor. Yeah, you would be considered an actor, stage play actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's just that I didn't see. I just had more passion in doing stage plays, and right. I loved how stage plays came about, and because in a movie I was solely the actor. I had producing credits and things like that, but I was just the actor. So I would show up on the set, do what needed to be done, and that was it. But it was just a longer process for me.
What you think the difference between stage plays is that you like versus filming?
With stage plays is there's no edit.
It just is what it is. So you can mess up, but you got to keep rolling.
Yeah. With a film, it's a lot of wait, do it again. Okay, wait, nope, do it again, and that's what we were
bring more passion across the street.
Yeah, that's what we was coming. That's what we was coming into because it was a lot of local talent there, and I don't. It wasn't until recent, my latter years in doing stage plays, that I started to hire. I'm not gonna say real actors, but real actors, because I'm a grassroots type of guy, right? I want it all raw. I want if we all gonna write a movie and do a movie and act in a movie, let's all just do it. Yeah, and let's just figure it out together. But it wasn't until I started doing it at the Playhouse where I needed to get people who actually do this, so that we're not running into these immature problems.
So let me ask you a question. So you reach back to some of the people that you did stage plays with to be a part of the film? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So most of the so you had experienced people, like you say.
Right.
Yeah. I can off topic. I remember when I first seen you all, you and your brother and Big Moochie, y'all was in the splats.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all had the splats going, right? I'm like, y'all was doing y'all step thing. I'm like, who is these guys? This is way back. I just wanted to bring that up, but I remember that them days, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you come way from them days, you know what I'm saying? And the splats, like, going crazy, you know what I mean? But still having that raw, like, command and, you know what I'm saying, keeping people charged up.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess, man.
Let me ask you a question, though. What changed from them days to now? I mean, a lot has changed, but what changed from them days to now, you know, and what mindset have you kept from then till now? I guess it's a two-part.
Fun. Like, I mean, when we was going to the splats and the top of the flats and everything down there, Cotton Club, man, all the clubs that we went to, it was just to have fun, dance, have fun, you know, and that's the same principle that I have now, is just have fun with whatever it is that you're doing, because to me it'd be no point in doing it if you're not having fun in doing it. So yeah, from dancing, sweating, all of that. You know, and in the middle of the room, in the middle of the club, everybody on the outside watching.
That's the first time I seen y'all. I was like, they got this, it's going in here. I walk in, I'm like, okay.
So it was just that. The same thing now. You know, it's just the club is not there, the club is in the gym.
Yeah. And you charged it up, you charged it to that.
Yeah.
You know, let me ask you this. You received numerous awards for your contributions to the community. What honor holds the most significance for you and why?
I would say the Image Award. The Image Award that I won, I believe it's 2017, 16 or 17, where I got flown out to LA and received the NAACP Image Awards at the Image Awards. Yeah, for hometown hero, Cleveland, Ohio.
So were you chosen by the city? Mm-hmm. So the city chose you for that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's hot right there. You know what I mean? That was a great accomplishment. That was something that was like, you know, because of, you know, Denzel, all type of people like that chose for that award.
Yes.
You know, that's big. That's huge, man. And we gonna come back with Philly Weeden. Make sure y'all stay tuned to this TopTv. Don't go nowhere.
Yo, we back with another TopTv. I got Mr. Charged Up himself, Philly Weeden, in the building. You was a professional football player.
Yeah.
Who did you play for?
Win. After John F. Kennedy, I went to Tiffin University. I joined the Arena Football League.
The Arena.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I played with 4 different teams in the Arena, and then I got called up to the Baltimore Ravens 06.
Played for Baltimore. How long did you play for Baltimore?
Probably a couple months.
Couple months.
Yeah.
Did you really have passion for that? Was that
Football?
something? I mean, to
Absolutely.
actually play.
Yes.
Yeah, because you went all the way to the league.
Yeah, that was my ticket. You know.
Yeah.
But God saw fit and put me in another area with just as much benefit. So.
Man. Can you describe the impact that the pandemic had on your business and how you adapted to those challenges? Because it was real crazy around that time.
Yeah, the pandemic, it was scary at first. I'm a worker, right? So I was never off. I was never not at work.
Yeah.
I was always at work. So when the pandemic hit, we was all sitting at home, and I honestly wanted to give it up.
You wanted to give it?
I did, because I was uncertain. You know, like something like that, you just don't know the direction in which you should go or want to go. You just want to be safe, right?
Because you in close quarters with people.
Yes, and I just know people were dying from something, and now we all have to sit down and till it's figured out. So during those times, you know, I had some real private conversations with myself, trying to figure it out, and obviously it worked out. But you know, I'm a person who put the people first.
Yeah.
Right. I put the people before me, and so during that time, I had to think on why did I start this business, you know, and it was for the people. And I had to realize that because during that time I was like, man, I'm going to shut the gym down, get my own spot where it's just me. I'm just a trainer, you know.
Right,
and
like
not,
one-on-one sessions?
Yeah, not housing so many people, because that facility can see close to 700 people a day.
Wow.
And, you know, you just don't know. You just uncertain. So,
you don't know who coming in there feeling like what, or got what.
Yeah, so I just wanted to just probably focus on my training business and just train my clients. And then, you know, I was like, but what am I doing with the rest of the trainers that are out there who is using the facility? You know, we have 30 trainers now. So at the time, I was like, I don't want to just put them out on the street. That's not what I'm about.
Yeah.
So I just decided to expand, make it bigger, and that's when we had remodeled the second floor and did all that during the pandemic. And then when we was able to open back up, people came in slowly but surely. But we thriving.
Yeah. So at that time, you just decided to do one-on-one sessions, or did you keep on moving in the same direction?
Well, I kept moving in the same direction. It's just that we had a lot of set rules in place.
Yeah.
We had to do. The government said we had to have 6x6, you know,
space.
Yeah. So we did that for the classroom area, which pretty much shut the business 3/4 down
because it's like it's only a certain amount of people that can be in here.
Absolutely. Then we had to use Vagaro so that people can book spots, because we was getting close to 200 people in the class at that time. And so we had to go from 200 to 49.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. So so I made a decision to teach the class twice a day, back to back, and that ultimately took me out because it's a lot that I was given in a short amount of time. But I winged myself off of that, and we went back to regular schedule. But it worked out.
Yeah,
it worked out.
You stayed alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of businesses took a dive. They weren't able to survive.
Yeah.
Your philanthropy efforts are impressive. What drives your commitment to community service, and what projects are you currently working on?
I am a person that loves to see other people succeed.
Yeah.
I'm not a person who just wants it all for himself. I want to see others do well. I want to see others succeed. I want to see others be the best they can be, whatever it is that I can help, whether it's words of advice, information, point them in a direction, help them along the way. I'm that guy. until I'm not, right?
Right.
But I am that guy. I'm very informative. If I don't know, I would tell you who knows. But the things that
You ain't gatekeeping.
I'm definitely, well, I'm a gatekeeper in the sense of holding the gate open.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't blocking nobody from coming in.
Yeah.
But go in there.
Yeah,
That's where it's at.
yeah.
Go in there. What I'm working on, man, it's so much things that are happening that I don't know. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot of
different projects.
A lot of stuff happening.
Right.
A lot. This has been a great year so far for me. So great. Personally, business wise, everything. It's been milk and honey.
Yeah.
It's been milk and honey.
And you can tell you love what you do.
Yeah.
You know, you could tell that you love, sharing experiences with people, seeing people to be the best version of themselves.
Absolutely.
How do you keep yourself motivated and inspired to push forward in various pursuits?
Okay, as a trainer, I keep myself motivated by setting the example, being the bar. I want to.
You seen. You see him, you know what I'm saying, setting the bar, you know what I mean? Multiple whips, you know what I'm saying? The stuff you see on TV that you might not never see in person, you see it. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
Yeah. So I want to be the example, show people that it can be done, it's possible. I'm a worker, right? I'm a worker. So I enjoy working. I enjoy seeing something come to life. And that's why I love stage plays, because it's a process in doing something until it boom on the stage, and this is what we got. So it's the same thing. You have to enjoy the process. As a trainer, you have to enjoy the process of helping someone see a result.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's an everyday thing.
House of results.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't like a process of something, like a cook, right? I'm not a cook, right? And I'm not a cook because I don't enjoy the process, right? You have to be able to grab the bowls, sit down, grab the spices, do this, mix this, do this, taste it, see if like all that. I'm hungry already. I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that process. But in order to enjoy something that you're doing, you have to enjoy the process, because the process is grueling, it's strenuous, it's exhausting. So if you don't like the process, you're not going to like the result. So you have to put yourself in situations in which you like the process of seeing something come to fruition.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want your body to come to fruition, you got to like that process.
Absolutely.
Even though it's a strenuous process.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I ain't came yet, I guess.
You don't want to go through the process.
That's why I ain't came yet. I ain't came all the way in. Fitness is often about mindset. What key mindset shifts have you experienced that you recommend to others?
A key mindset shift that I recommend to others. Once you start something, complete it.
Yeah, that's big.
That's it.
Yeah.
Once you start it, have the mindset to complete it. And it can be as small as completing the set. It could be as big as completing the journey. Because I always, say for instance, like in my facility, right, we have this aisle way where people do lunges.
Yeah.
Right. And it's also a midpoint. Right. A lot of the clients will lunge to get to the midpoint, stop, and then finish it out. And then come back to the same thing, stop, and then finish it out. That's a mindset thing.
Yeah.
Right. Because when I say once you start it, finish it.
Go all the way through.
Go all the way through.
Yeah.
Because why?
Why stop in the middle?
Why?
Yeah.
Why? I don't see a reason.
To take a breath, maybe?
Yeah, I still not a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because you're breathing along the way. So it's never a reason to stop in the middle of doing something until it's done, because you just held yourself back. You just cost yourself minutes.
Time.
You just cost yourself. Yeah, you can't get that back. So once you first take that first step into a lunge, first step into life, first step into the process, first step into your goal, first step into life in your business, in your field, in your industry, keep stepping, keep going.
Yeah.
You'll know when to stop.
Yeah.
You don't stop halfway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a mindset thing, and I'm just trying to get my people to understand that.
Yeah. How do you integrate your faith into your personal and professional life?
Man, I love God. I love God. God. So coming from football, right? football is a big stage. It's a big stage sport with a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
Right. And we're not going to sit here and act like the benefits is minimal.
Yeah.
Right.
They
Yeah, the benefits is out there. The benefits are big. And so God put me in another industry to where I can still have the same benefits and live the same way and still have the same impact that I would have if I was playing football, which is influential, right? So I'm still influential. I'm still using my gifts. I'm still using my talents. I'm still using my skill set. But now I'm more so on a because sports and fitness go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like you need
Because do you
fitness.
consider yourself an athlete?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah. You still, in order to do sports, you need fitness.
Yeah.
Because you have to work out, you have to get in shape, you have to get better, and you don't get better just by sitting at home. You have to work out. So they go hand in hand. So that's why you see a lot of former athletes going into fitness because it's the next best thing. Because this is all I know. You know, this is all I know in life. And with me, this is all I know. Because at 18, I started working into gyms. I started working at gyms at 18 years old.
What was it about gyms and working out that sparked you? That made you want to just like this the path that I'm gonna be on?
Well, the first time.
And when did you make that decision?
At 17 years old, I started working at Ballet Total Fitness. And I was working there as a janitor. And that's not a job that people brag on.
It ain't glorious.
No, it's not at all. But I needed a job because I was home and I was going to try to see at the time. So it wasn't until I started moving up in the company where I realized that fitness is something I can do. You know, because again, football and sports or sports and fitness go hand in hand. So I was working out already in high schools. I was working out, but I mean, I wasn't my best, but I was working out because it's what we did as a football team. And then one day it clicked when I was at Bally's and I was working out and I started to see my body, change. And I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this if all I'm doing is working at the gym? And that's when it clicked, like I can help others. I can get better and help others because I saw something change.
When was that first step into helping somebody, when was your first client, like, as a fitness trainer? Like, where you was like, yeah, this is what it is.
My first
For real.
client, still figuring it out. So
Can't even remember, huh?
Nah. My first client, I mean, I'm sure I was a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure. Because
And did that person come to you and say that they needed help?
I was working at Bally's.
Okay.
So
yeah.
they give you the client.
Right,
Somebody
right,
sign
right.
up for training, and then you, at that time, it was I put it like this.
I'm talking about for you, like not Bally's, but
Personally,
yeah, outside of
shoot.
Bally's, like.
Well, so at Naturally Gifted, my first client, man, I still got a lot of my clients now. They're still my clients from 2018. So that's they're still doing it. They doing it, but not only they're not clients now. They're competitors. They're trainers themselves. They have a brand themselves now. It's so much growth happens out of being a trainer. So much growth. Like I often say, if a trainer quits, right? If a trainer has clients and he decides or she decides I don't want to be a trainer no more, and everybody that they're trained falls off and go back to how they used to live, that trainer never had a real impact on their life. Now, if a trainer decides to quit and the clients decide that I'm either going to get another trainer or I'm going to keep working out, then that's the impact you want. You want people to understand the good and the benefit in doing what they're doing, not doing it because they with you.
Right.
So it's just an impact thing.
With what I wanted to ask you was, how does working out, I mean, being a fitness trainer or working out go hand in hand with life in general?
Everything is life, because it shows you to be strong during situations where you are weak, where you're showing that you're weak, where you're showing that you're struggling. Being a trainer or being a client, man, you're in so many uncomfortable situations in life, right? In the gym. And life happens the exact same way. One day you feel good about lifting this weight. and the next day this weight is heavy.
You like,
Yeah. So it's the same thing. Life, you wake up one day and everything is going great in life.
Yeah.
The next day you wake up and everything is going bad. So how do you handle this? Do you continue to push? Is there somebody back in your ear that you hear saying, keep going? Because I remember a conversation or a rebuttal or something that I had to say. One of the trainers at the time was just a client.
Yeah.
And she hollered like, Philly, this is heavy. And I was like, don't you take care of your grandmother? And she said, yeah. I said, aren't you a single parent?
Mm-hmm.
She said, yeah. I said, didn't you go through nursing school? She said, yeah. I said, that ain't heavy? This is heavy?
All that's heavy.
All that's heavy.
Yeah.
I said, you've been through worse.
Yeah.
All that is heavy.
Yeah.
Lifting this weight ain't heavy.
Yeah.
I'm here to spot you. You didn't have a spot doing that stuff.
But you made it through it.
Yeah, she understood, and it changed the mindset at that moment. It did change because it's the same thing in life, man. Like, man, we've all been through something that somebody else didn't survive.
Did you often have to? Do you often have to do that with clients?
Yeah. You have to be. I mean, as
a therapist, kind of.
As a trainer, man, you got to know what hat to put on and when to take it off.
Yeah.
Because something that you may say, may do, can motivate this person or make this person feel or think a certain way that they need to think.
Yeah.
In order to see it on the other side, because they're coming to you for advice. They're coming to you for help. They're coming for you to help them see something that they don't think they can get. But it's inspirational. I want to look like that. But do you know what it takes to look like that?
Yeah.
It's my job.
Yeah.
My job to help you look like that or push you to that level. But you can't. Well, I mean, all I tell my clients, man, just show up. Show up and I got you.
That's what's up. Hey, we going to come back. Make sure y'all stay tuned to Top TV with Philly Weeden, House of Results.
I made it available to everybody. So this is that small project I did in mass. And if people apply themselves under my leadership, a lot of people gonna win. But I really need serious students, and it was just like I learned it was bigger than me when I started winning people cases, because there's nothing like another case. I was in the lunchroom and the warden came surrounded me. I'm eating lunch with my guys. And he said, Jermaine, I want to thank you. And he was like, this lady just called our office crying. Her son won. And it was just like those little bitty moments.
Yo, we back with another Top TV. I'm here with Philly Weeden, Cleveland's own Philly Weeden. Man, because it's like you putting on for the whole city, man, for the state, for that matter. You know what I mean? Because you done been in some high places coming from the ghettos of Cleveland. You know what I mean? How does it feel to be uplifted by your peers and people supporting your business? You know, these many years. You know, at the altitude that they have been supporting.
I just believe that I'm getting what I give.
Right. The work you putting in.
Yeah, and I just truly believe that because I'm not only just sitting back being the taker, right? I'm giving my time, I'm giving my support as well. I'm going to these other facilities when they have grand openings or when they have an event. If I have a free day in my calendar or nothing to do today, or you know, I will schedule this to go and support others. I just wanted them to see my face because that means a lot to a lot of people. To me, like if you was to come to my facility, man, I see that you was there, and they said, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? But thank you, you know, because you didn't have to. And I just believe that I'm literally getting back what I give, which is support.
That's what's up. You mentioned working with various organizations like Lupus Foundation. How do these partnerships shape your approach to fitness and wellness?
Changed my life, man. Being partnered with University Hospital literally has changed the way I viewed fitness. For a lot
because
of
they
people,
don't partner with anybody.
No, they don't. Partnering with them, I saw for a while, a lot of us, you know, we think that fitness is an image, right? It's an image. You see somebody who's overweight, oh, they're not healthy. You see somebody who's in shape, oh, they're healthy. That's literally not the truth. And I remember, man, they had my first year with partnership with them. They was having a screening, right, after my class, or before my class and then my class. So, man, I was scared. I was scared because it's been a very long time before I went to the doctor. Right, the last time I went to a doctor, my mother took me. You know, I'm 45 years old now, but my mother took me. I had to be a teenager, if that. You know, and I was just scared because of what I would hear. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, we think we got it all together because we're not coughing, we're not limping, we're not whatever.
But you hadn't been, so you don't know.
Right, exactly. So I was just having conversations because my thing is I didn't have to get screened. I didn't have to. Yeah. But the type of guy that I am, man, I'm not the type to say go do it and I don't do it. So if I'm supposed to be holding the flag of health and fitness right now and telling people, you know, let's go get checked, let's go get screened, and I don't get screened or get checked, then to me I feel like a hypocrite.
Kind of fraudy.
Yeah. To me I do. So I'm not the kind of leader. I'm not the kind of person, like, I want to be the person to go in first. You know, y'all wait out here, let me go in. Let me make sure it's good, and y'all come in after that. So I was just nervous, man, and scared, and I was having a conversation with a whole lot of older men before that, and I was asking, like, man, why are we scared? Like, why are we, and the conversations was, man, it's like, you don't want to be told that you're not Superman.
Facts.
You don't want to be told that. You don't want to be told that something is wrong with you.
That's true. That is true.
So, and with us, it's like, man, if I can deal or tolerate whatever it is that I'm feeling, if it's not getting in the way of my day-to-day life, I'll deal with it. Yeah. It's the way I slept, or it's the way maybe it must be something I ate, or maybe it's, you know, I tweaked something.
Anything not to go.
Anything not to go. So it's like, it ain't that bad, but when we go, it's because it's bad. You know what I'm saying? It's interfering with our day-to-day. Yeah. So, man, I was scared, man, and I was going in there and I was getting screened, and the people who taking the results and stuff, they was like, wow, these are great numbers. Great. Yeah. So I'm sitting there like, I was just surprised at them. And I'm just cheering and screaming. And I had to, you know, I pulled my manager to the side and I told her, I said, I need to chill out because there's a lot of people who are not getting these results. Yeah. And I don't want it to seem like I'm boasting or bragging right now because to them, I'm supposed to be healthy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm over here like, yeah, they're like, look at you.
It's like,
but that ain't the truth.
Big deal. You've been doing this for a long time.
But so until then, man, I was so afraid and so nervous, man. And now my preventative care is in there. Like I'm loving it because it's a good feeling.
You're going to get checked out often.
Yes. I'm preventative care now. I'm all for health on the side of fitness. Before it was just fitness, like let's look good. Good. But people,
because health and fitness is two different things.
Two different
You
things.
know what I mean? Because you could be in shape, like you said, but that don't mean you healthy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, I grew up in the era, man, where fitness looked like something.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because you see a lot of trainers online that have, that's been where I've been watching, and as guys have been getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
Cancer is, working out too hard, where they, breaking down,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Things
it
like
happens.
that.
It happens.
So it's like, just because you lifting a whole bunch of weights don't mean you healthy.
No, it don't.
You know what I mean?
It don't at all. It don't at all.
What advice would you give someone looking to transition from traditional career into entrepreneurship in the fitness industry?
So the first thing I tell trainers or people who's aspiring to be a trainer, first rule I tell them, the better you look, the more money you make. Mm-hmm. And that's the first thing I say.
Facts.
Because it's a lot of trainers who go into this, right? And you could take this certain ways, many ways. So the better you look, the more money you make, which means prior to you becoming a trainer, you was focused on yourself.
Yeah.
You was focused on getting yourself better, looking good, feeling good. And a lot of times where people begin to help others look good and feel good, they forget themselves. And it's like now themselves take a back burner because I'm putting others before me. So it's about making sure they look good and I'm not. So you can take it that way, or you can take it in a way that is said, which is the better you look, the more money you make.
So you always working on you.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Don't forget that. That's rule number one. Don't forget you, because you're so focused on helping others, man, that you're not even helping yourself no more.
Can you be do a person who, because I find myself, when I get in my gym bag, I'll be like, I'm leaving. I don't care who come in. Even if it's my girl, like, you ain't up, I'm gone. Mm-hmm. Do you got to be that selfish?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if your partner don't understand that, then they're not in that spot yet. That's all. And it's just because it's something that will make your partner say the same thing to you. It may not be fitness, but it may be something else. Yeah. You're not ready on time to go this dinner or this date or whatever. I'm gone. Yeah. So it's just that you have to take it just as serious as you do your health, because it is health and fitness is you need serious obligations, serious duties. You need to have a strict mindset, a strict discipline to doing so, because if your partner don't understand it, they will. Yeah. But they don't understand it right now, and that's fine. It's fine that they don't understand it. But if you can't make them understand, show them. Yeah. Show them how to understand.
Give them the results.
Yeah.
As a public speaker, what message do you hope to convey to your audience regarding wellness and health?
That it can be done. That it can be done. A lot of people think it's impossible to get a result or to get results, and it's not impossible. Mm-hmm. You just have the wrong people in your corner. Because that's all it takes, man. A champion can be made from clay. A champion can be made from sand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It takes the right corner, the right person, the right people in your ear.
Yeah. To stay on top of your game.
Mm-hmm. It's possible.
Let me ask you this. This might be a little personal. Why the split between you and your brother? Why did he open his own and you open your own? Because y'all wanted to do that?
Yeah, he just had a different vision. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, he just had a different vision, and that was it.
Yeah. In your opinion, what are the most common barriers people face in achieving their fitness goals, and how can they overcome them?
Say it one more time.
In your opinion, what are the barriers that people face in common barriers that people face in achieving their fitness goals, and how can they overcome them?
The common one is that it's taking too long. A lot of people.
Dang, man, I've been working out.
Yeah, a lot of people give themselves.
Got this punch, man. I still got this punch.
A lot of people give themselves a time limit on what it takes when they don't know. You know, it's like, oh, I got a wedding next month. I need to lose 30 pounds. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then if you haven't been working out, it takes a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? So, people giving themselves a time limit on when they should see result, when that's not the case, and how they overcome it. Like, again, like I said, you just have to, it's a work ethic that has to be built up through their mind in order to see a result. Like, you'll never get a result if you don't think you can do it.
Facts. That's a fact. How do you balance your career with your roles as a father and a husband?
A husband.
Oh, you ain't married, my fault. As a father. He like that was a joke of the day.
Man. How do I balance my role?
Were you married prior?
I was married.
Okay.
When I was 21.
Okay.
Yeah. As a father, my son works with me.
I seen him in there getting it in.
Yeah, he works with me.
Yeah.
So it's the greatest compliment as a father. Man, it's the greatest compliment to walk in and see my son every day, you know, and to know that he can call me and ask me anything to help him along the way. And it's just a blessing. Man.
Because a lot of, let's be honest, a lot of young men don't want to be like their dad. Or don't want to work with their dad. Don't even want to
be around him.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I say it all the time. I say I don't take it for granted that he wants to be around me. I don't take that for granted because there's a lot of 16-year-olds who want to leave the house. You know, a lot of 17-year-olds want to leave the house, let alone a 20, 25. Like, I don't want to be around my dad every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't take it for granted, man. I don't take it for granted at all because he is a blessing. He is definitely ahead of the game from when I was his age. Because, you know, I didn't have no one pushing me to be better. Yeah. I just had to figure it out. So he doesn't have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
So you come from a background where your dad wasn't there?
Absolutely.
Oh, totally.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. No male role model, no male figure in my life. No person, no entrepreneur spirit, you know, nobody to say, go
push you through there.
Yeah. So with my son, man, like I said, he is light years ahead of me. And this is a blessing to see because it's like, man, where would I be? Yeah. But I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But I know I could have been way much further. Yeah. But so for me, it's like, let me show him the way then. Let him be way much further. And he is. He's way much further than me.
Yeah, because he got that backbone. Yeah. You know, do you think that's something that is important for especially young black men, but men in general?
Absolutely. Man, even me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should always have another male in our life that's older than us and wiser than us, no matter how old we are. Yeah. There always should be somebody that you should be able to bounce off of because, you know, I didn't know I needed it until I went to counseling, you know, and when I went to counseling and the therapist me and him sat down in front of each other and he said, what's your relationship like with your father? And I just cried. And I was 31, maybe 32. I'm a grown man. Yeah. Before that, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care I don't care what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until that was the very first question he asked me in our session, and I cried.
What made you cry?
Because I was vulnerable. Yeah. In that spot, in that place, he found me. Yeah. In that place, because like I said, if you'd have asked me that outside that door, down the street,
it would have been nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. But you asked me in a place where I had to be broken in front of you because. Therapy only works if you allow it, right? You allow it. I mean, I can listen to you talk to me all day about what I need to do. All right, whatever. But if I'm listening to you to get better, then I'm in a vulnerable state. Right. So when he asked me that, I cried, and he said, "Start there." And he said, when you talk to him, he needs to see you as a man and not his son, because if he sees you as a man, he can't manipulate you. Right. He can't tell you some BS, and you just be like, okay. So I called him up. We need to talk. And I went down to Tennessee's. He sat on one end of the table. I sat on the other end of the table. And you know the question? What happened?
What happened? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he told me what I am as an adult now. No. The relationship was over. You know, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it is.
It be like that.
That's how it is. You know after I leave the house, I got to figure it out. Yeah. You know, but so now I understood that part. So my next question was like, you still could have been in my life though. Right. Yeah, you still could have came.
What happened there?
Yeah, and of course wasn't no.
Because it's all type of spaces in that relationship.
Yeah. So I mean, 5 years after you left my mom, okay, now what? Yeah. You still got 2 sons. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it like I said, I understood the first reason. I understood that because it happened. Because
the relationship was over.
Yeah, it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to.
And you understood that.
Absolutely. And a lot of us do. We don't understand it as kids, but we understand it as we have kids of our own, and the relationship is over. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to figure it out. You got to figure out life because now I'm not in the household with you no more. Yeah. You know, so I have to figure out how can I balance bringing you into my life, trying to have a separate life, and creating my own at the same time.
With you.
Yeah. So, you know, and I'm not a weekend dad. I'm not a weekend dad because I'm not. I don't want to be the dad where you come on the weekend and we having fun. Let's go.
Then you don't see me no more.
Yeah, no. I want to be the dad where I'm instilled in your life. What's going on in school?
Yeah.
What's happening? Who talking to you? What's going on?
Because that definitely creates separation in the relationship altogether. Because it's like you a weekend dad.
Absolutely.
And
I
the
don't
kid
want to be that.
And the kid will tell you
Yeah.
that. Like, man.
I'm over here for fun. I want to do no homework. Don't talk to me about no school. Let's go.
I ain't seen you in 5 days. I seen you 2 days out of the week.
Let's go to the playground. Let me give you some food I'm supposed to eat. Like all that stuff. No. I want to know what's going on in school. I want to know how your homework is, your grades, what's going on. I want to be embedded in your life, your DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I want to be that person. I want to be the person where we come and watch a good movie and we laugh and we play outside and play. That's cool. Over with. Yeah, that's cool, but I don't want to be that guy.
Right. Can you describe the essence of your leadership style? What qualities do you value the most in a leader?
Man, I'm hard. I'm hard and I'm tough. And that's only because I'm serious about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people, if you talk to them, they will tell you that I'm mean, right? But I'm not. I'm direct, right? I just don't want my time wasted, and I don't want to waste their time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until, like me and my brother were doing a class called Ripped in the park, right? We would do a class outside, and we were doing this class. It was like 16. Yeah, that'd be 15, 16. And after the class over with, I saw one of my clients walking around like, come on, Philly, my trainer, and just loud. Like, and I was like, that's the wrong person to be saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they ain't had no result.
Nah. But she was proud, and I was like, that's the wrong person. Because you're supposed to be a billboard.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah. So it wasn't, and that was a Saturday. That Monday, I was weighing people in every day. Monday, weighing people in, because now since I know that the standard is here,
and they represent me.
Yes,
they are saying this.
Yes, I have to keep it here. So ever since then, man, I've just been that kind of guy. I've been a very serious guy about that, because there's people that will talk for you and talk about you,
and it's like
that don't even represent you.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You over here with him, huh?
Yeah. I don't want to go over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. So it wasn't until then, man. And like I said, I understood her passion and why she was saying it, but I was like, that's the wrong person, though. Mm-hmm. That's the wrong person.
What happened with that person? Did they get whipped in shape?
Nah, they got whipped off the. I had to wing them out. You know what I'm saying? I had a method.
Did you run them off because they weren't serious?
No, I kept weighing them. I just kept weighing them, because the goal was to get to, I ask everybody, what's your goal? Like when you first come in, what's your goal?
Yeah.
I want to lose 30 pounds. It's okay, so 30 pounds from 210, okay, cool. So I write that down. And if we're not progressing in that way, then we're wasting time.
Right.
And I let my clients go.
You can't be a client of mine.
Let them go.
It's like, whoa, so let me get this. Wait a minute. So it's like,
I let them go.
It's like I can't pay?
Let them go. I give them their money back.
Really?
Yeah.
Like because you're not serious.
What's the
point?
point?
Is it that they not serious?
No, it's not. They haven't got it. It's not that it's not. I'm not going to downplay their level of seriousness, because to them that probably is a serious step for them to be in the gym.
Yeah.
But I'm letting you know that you're doing nothing but wasting time and wasting money. I don't want to be that guy to say your payment is due, pay me, and we're not accomplishing nothing, because you're gonna be that client who's gonna be out there.
Me.
Absolutely.
You're going to talk about me, whether it's bad or whether you represent me or you saying, well, I ain't getting no results over here.
You're going to blame me for it.
Yeah.
So before you blame me, it's okay.
How many people have you had to do that with? Like, man, I can't.
Oh, man, probably.
Because you say over 700. You can look at the videos and see how many people there.
It's maybe 15 people. 15 people I've let go.
Wow. How do it feel to be like, you know what I'm saying?
I start winging my, because the reason why
what if have somebody ever came to you like, man, I really want to do this, man.
Yeah.
Like, I need to do this, but you like, nah, I can't help you.
Yeah, I can't. Because obviously I'm not helping you. You know what I'm saying? So what's the point?
Yeah.
I start winging my emotions away from it.
Yeah.
Because it ain't
business.
It's not like I weigh you and be like, oh, this ain't working. No, you see the chart. You know what I'm saying? So After 4 times of me weighing you and you're not going down.
You still eating bullshit.
Yeah. So what's the point?
You out here doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing.
Yeah. So I started already talking to myself that I got to let her go.
Because do you put them on a full curriculum?
Yeah, they get anything they want.
Right.
The last thing, what makes me very serious with them is when they ask for a meal plan, and I give them a meal plan, and
they don't follow it.
That's
why I know you're wasting my time.
Yep. So until then, I let you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be 100. We're adults. We know what to eat and what not to eat.
You know this sugary, these cookies.
We know this. We know this. You know what I'm saying?
You don't supposed to eat that.
So if I give you a meal plan, then I'm telling you what to eat.
Yeah. And if you ain't eating it, you wasting my time.
Absolutely.
You wasting both of our time.
Absolutely. So that's why. So it's like once I give, and I always tell them, I said, once I give you this, it gets real serious for me because now you're really asking me for full help.
Yeah.
So if I'm giving you the keys to this car and tell you the car is parked on 55th and you got to get to 55th and you don't get to 55th, you don't want this car.
Facts.
You don't want this car.
That's a trap. That's a fact.
Yeah. So I'm giving you the keys to success. I'm giving you the keys to be successful. You don't want to be successful.
And you ain't following.
It's okay. Give me the keys back.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'll holler at you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, with your extensive experience in fitness, what trends do you foresee shaping the industry in the coming years? Because you a leader in this fitness thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got Billy Blanks coming. You got all these. You got individuals that's viral.
Yeah.
Coming, and you doing collaborations with these guys.
Yeah. What do I see happening to fitness?
Yeah. What do you see, like how fitness is going to be shaped in the next coming years, the industry?
I can definitely tell you that fitness has become I can tell you this. So it wasn't until my son became a trainer that he has brought in younger people to the gym, right? Before then, I was nervous on the extinction of us because everybody there was just growing old. You know what I'm saying? We're just growing old.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until a 20-year-old came along and brought 20-year-olds in. So now it's like a Baptist church. You know what I'm saying? Like we always going to just grow old and die.
Yeah.
But it's no new life.
He brought the legacy.
Yes.
He keep bringing the legacy forward.
Yes. So, and it wasn't, so one of his clients, I pulled it aside and I said, why do you train? Because you're 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you training? She's like, I want to be healthy for the rest of my life. And for a 20-year-old to say that to me, I was like, she got it. She got it. So I think fitness is going into the right now fitness is just a content thing.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like a fad.
Yeah, it's
People
content.
just want to do it because
I'm in the gym. Look at me.
Yeah.
I can wear the clothes that I want to wear, look the way I want to look.
Yeah.
So look at me. And these are the 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. Shoot, I mean, they can be 40 years old. Yeah. But now it's more content. Like I remember having this conversation with my manager of the gym, and he's 70 years old, right? So he was like, Philly, all these tripods, like they're killing me. Like these tripods.
He like, man, what's this?
People,
he was like,
yeah.
He was like Rocky's.
People
coach.
taking videos and pictures. He said, Philly, what's going on? And I was like, man, I'm old school too. Because trust me, I get it. I'm old school. Yeah. And I was like, man, I said, we're in a content-driven industry right now. Man. I said, people want to take pictures. People want to do videos. People want to look good. They walk around.
Get it out of here.
Yeah. So I had to let them know. I said, man, if we want to stay in business, we have to do what they're doing.
Move with the times.
If you want to stay in business, we got to do it. Because if not, we gonna pass out, and that's it. So it wasn't until then. That's when I changed the whole look of my gym. Mm-hmm. The whole look. Everything is content. Everything. Yeah. Wherever you can go, you find some LED lights, some strobe lights. It's stuff everywhere where it's like, oh my God, like and so I had to pivot the way I see fitness in my facility in order to fit the time, because and I explained to him. I said, whether we like it or not, they're promoting this gym.
Flat out.
They ain't never got to say I'm at the vault. They ain't gonna say nothing. They taking pictures and videos. So somebody eventually is going to ask them,
where you at?
Where you at?
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Yeah. So I had to do it. I had to reshape the way I saw fitness and dive into what's going on now.
Wow. What legacies do you hope to leave in the fitness world and in your community?
Man, the legacy is there, man. Like I said, I got 30 trainers, right? A little more than half of them were my clients.
That speaks volumes.
Right. So the legacy is there. You know what I'm saying? I can quit and they got it.
Yep.
Like it's not I'm quitting and
you left your imprint
So
already.
so they're already they have my mannerisms, they have the way I do things, they know the way we do things. Like it's like I'm leaving them behind to be me or to continue living on the success that we're having. So it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing when your client wants to become what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you're doing. And they want to do it with you. You know what I'm saying? They're not
going to try to become competition. Or
They're
like I'm staying down.
Yeah, I'm going to do it right here.
Yeah.
I want to do it right here. And like I said, it's a blessing, man, to see them turn into trainers and them have their own influence and their own brand, and people are coming to this gym to see them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Yep. Finally, what exciting plans or projects do you have on the horizon that you'd like to share with us today?
Shoot.
Because I know you said you got a lot.
A lot.
You got like you said, you got Billy Blanks, and what's the other guy?
NDO champ.
NDO champ coming. So that's one that's definitely coming up.
Yeah, that's the All-Star Expo we have every year. This year is at the Convention Center, February 28th. And then my tour, my personal tour, starts March, I don't know, 18th, I think.
So you're traveling around the country?
Yeah. And then I'm still doing UH twice a month.
Okay.
Every other weekend I'm still in UH. And then another weekend I'm on my own tour. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Busy,
going on.
man.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
You know, booked and busy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Amen.
Hey, I appreciate you coming out, man, sharing your journey with me, man. Make sure y'all stay tune to TopTv and inspirational stories like this. Until next time, y'all.
You killing that